Yo, what's up, y'all? This your boy Lemans Trent here at Maine Cuts, about to get to chop it up with my mans on this podcast. You know, I am part owner of HandsFromGrandmaLLC with my wife Jessica Anderson. You know, at Lemans Trent on TikTok, at Jessica54 TikTok, on Instagram, Hands From Grandma page, Facebook, Hands From Grandma page. Just follow us, come check us out, like, love, and share the posts. Thank you.
So what you want to talk about today, yo?
We could talk about life, like how life go. You know, when I was a youngin'.
You doing the same thing with the cut though?
Yeah, same thing with the cut, bruh. When I was a youngin', you know what I'm saying, life, you know what I'm saying, they teach you a lot, but you learn more when you go through life. You know, and that
throughout like yourself?
Yeah, throughout self.
Yeah, facts.
And pretty much it's like the best way to go in life is self-manifestation. You gotta do your own research in life. Don't let nobody tell you something without doing that research. The best way to get to where you want to go is you take the time.
See, I feel like, alright, for me, like I can't sit here, somebody asks me a question and I have no explanation. I can't sit there and tell them, you know what I'm saying, anything, because it's like, you know what I mean, they ask me something and I can't back it up. They're like, well, shit, he lying, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's where the whole sense of doing your own research come in, because they have your own knowledge and things. You know, we all tend to get on the wrong path sometimes with the people we hang out with sometimes, because it ain't, you know, they're not bad people, but energy match energy.
Fact. Hey, when somebody say, not to cut you off, but when somebody say, hey, show me your friend group or whatever, and I can tell you where you're gonna be in like the next 5-10 years. Hey, yo.
You know, at first I didn't believe that philosophy. You know,
I think everybody like that though, for real.
You know, had a group of friends that I hung out with, still got mad love for them, but you know, back in the G, you chilling, drinking, partying. You know what I'm saying? But that won't manifest in your greatness. You know what I'm saying? The best way to manifest that greatness is to see what you got inside of you. You got to love yourself.
And for real, being real with you, dog, I think that's just like a thing that a lot of people say they do, but I don't really think it's too many people out here that's really loving themselves. You feel me? Like, it's easy to say it, but like, because you know, loving yourself to me, that's one of the things, yo. Every little imperfection you got, you love that joint, you know what I mean? So somebody talk about something about you, like it shouldn't even bother you, because, hey, that's me, that's what make me me, you know what I mean?
Loving yourself means being positive with yourself and understanding what is wrong with you negatively, you know, wrong with you in the wrong way, but accepting your flaws and not letting somebody make your flaws into something that change your feeling. You know, you gotta just empower yourself, like love yourself. I went down that road before, man. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it with nobody. Being a bigger guy, not always getting the freshest haircuts and things like that. You live life like, man, woman gonna love me for how I am. What you don't realize is you really not loving yourself, because you're not taking care of yourself. When you love yourself, you take care of yourself. You do the things you gotta do to make yourself feel and look handsome, feel and look good.
All right, so as a man, so basically you talking about like self-care, right?
Yeah, self-care.
All right, so as a man, what you consider self-care and what you consider like being too far? Because you know, there's some dudes out here that get their nails done, and you got dudes, you know what I'm saying, that say that's too much. So like, and not on that type of time though, you feel me? Like, but you got some dudes, like with the, all right, look, in the barber joint, when I was in barber school, right? They talked about, we technically supposed to do that joint.
I think, I'm going to be for real with you. I think it's all upon your mannerism. But in the end of the day, if you want braids, if you want a low cut, if you want, you know what I'm saying, whatever style you like, it's all about taking care of that, you know what I'm saying, person on the top. You know what I'm saying? The vessel God gave you. You know, we are a temple. We shouldn't be out here just doing anything to our body. We need to be taking care of us. You know, and man care as far as getting a haircut, nice trim, or getting your braids braided up. You know what I'm saying? It's self-love.
So you don't feel like it's one of the things that's too far? I feel, because I feel like I don't really think nobody can say what's too far and what's not. You know what I mean? Because like everybody different. You feel me? So some you might be into, I might not be into, and that don't mean that it's right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I think it just varies on the person.
Some men just like clean nails. If they choose to go to the nail salon and get their janks clean, whatever make you feel happy. If you feel like, hey, this is what I want to do to be happy, as long as you doing it in the best mannerism, you know what I'm saying? Just keep yourself groomed nice, you know what I'm saying? Get them nails, like you said, if you want your nails done, that's you, bro. I ain't got nothing against it, cause I mean, it's,
I'm just
look,
how you say it.
bro, you know, we walking down the beach, we got them claw toes.
That's all good. I call them back.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about just caring for yourself. No matter what you like to do, don't let nobody take you out your lane to stop taking care of yourself.
Facts. And I feel like, yo, what you just said is like key, because I be feeling like when people get in relationships, in the beginning, I think they love themselves. You know what I mean? Like they kind of obsessed. You know what I mean? But then as like the relationship gets on, you know, go on time, and you know, I guess people get comfortable or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. Like I feel like we let go of that. You know what I mean? Like we stop going to the gym because it's like we done already found that person, so you get comfortable, and that's why, like, bro, being comfortable, I hate that joint.
I'm gonna be for real with you on both angles. Actually, it's both. It's when you first get in a relationship, you like a woman so much or a man so much, you try to prove yourself to them. You try to be what, you know what I'm saying? Some people try to be what they not. And a lot of times that's where you get fallouts in relationships because the person wasn't who they was in the beginning. Then they just switch up. You know, in the end, just be genuine, be yourself. But in the same sense, you got to realize that that person may love your personality, but they don't want you just walking around looking like you don't respect yourself. You got to realize when you in a relationship with somebody that you not only represent you, you represent them. So it's like when you out here just, you know what I'm saying, hair all wild, dressed all any kind of way, you know what I'm saying? You got to realize that that person may love you like that, but they don't want to see that. They don't want the next person to see you like that. You know what I'm saying?
But,
and it's all about self-respect, though, bro.
But me personally, bro, I agree. But I feel like when you keep yourself up, like as far as getting a cut or you getting, you know, your nails done or whatever, you keep that on a consistent basis. Like I feel like you feel so much better about yourself. Yo.
Yeah, you do. And I mean, and when you then too, it's times of depression, bro. You go in and you just won't take care of yourself. You know, you don't realize how bad you going through something, and then you realize you look in the mirror like, how did I ever let myself get that low? Like, how do I ever let myself get to that point? And it's all because you just stop seeing the best version of yourself.
Yeah, so look, I'm gonna jump to this joint real quick. You a married man, right?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so we just had a conversation yesterday, not me and you, but up in the shop, right? And we was talking about marriage, and you know, I think that's something that everybody kind of dream of, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, as time's starting to go by, you kind of seeing that joint like as a thing of the past, you know what I mean? Like, people starting to want to live on their own, you know what I mean? Then, you know, hey, we're in a generation now, loyalty, that just shit is rare, you know what I mean? Like, that joint rare.
I'ma just be for real with you, and a lot of people who see this post may be mad. Marriage ain't for everybody, dog. It's not for everybody.
Bingo.
And I'm gonna be for real with you, because some people don't know how to compromise. You don't have to realize when you in a marriage means marriage to bring one life, two lives into one. So you pretty much have to understand when you going out here to be with somebody that you got to take in account for that person's feelings and everything that you do. And some people just not meant to get married because y'all can't handle somebody telling you when you wrong. Y'all can't handle when somebody telling you when you right. Y'all overcompensate. It's called, marriage is about compromise and sacrifice. It ain't always going to be 50-50. But you got to understand, some days it's 18-15, but you 85-15, but you got to come back to that 50-50 as much as you can. And some people just can't grasp the concept that there's somebody else that they got to take in account of, and they just It's not being selfish, it's just the mannerism inside of them. But one thing about it, when you find the person you are meant to marry, you gonna marry that person. Some people marry the wrong person, and that's where you end up in messed up relationships, and it just happened. But you gotta realize when something worth fighting for. My girl watched a video the other day, and Steve said,
who, Steve Harvey?
Yeah, Steve Harvey said straight up, you can get married, but if you ain't got nobody in the ring to box with you, what you fighting for? You know, in the end of the day, you can be married to somebody, but if they're not willing to see your views, they're not willing to share your point of view, they're not willing to share their point of views in life with you, and y'all come to a compromise, you ain't meant to be together, bro.
I agree, for sure.
And some people, it take 1 week to realize that. Some people, it take 15, 20 years.
Oh, man.
And it's hard, but it's like this. In a marriage, it's all about communication. You can't sit there and think you're going to be in a relationship and you and your feelings about something the person doing and you not talking about it. If you're not talking about it, you building up negative energy towards that person regardless, because you didn't get the chance to talk about it off your heart. Yeah. Once you talk about it, you feel better. And then you'll come to the conclusion, maybe faster than others, that when you talk about it, it just may not be the time, that person for you. Some people don't understand.
So I'm going to put you on the spot.
They got me catching me wiping my face with my eye itching, dog. Yeah, go ahead, put me on the spot, man.
But no, I got a real question for you. How you know your wife gonna be your wife? And you know, cuz, listen, so you better not phone.
How I knew my wife was gonna be my wife? Oh, she already know the story of how I knew my wife was gonna be my wife. But
tell the people, let the people know.
I'm gonna tell the people though. So pretty much when I first met her, we were just friends. We hung out, you know what I'm saying? She had a guy, and so we never pushed it past being a friendship.
Just being friends, all right.
But pretty much when I talked to her, it was just like she made me be a better person. She made me want more.
Yeah.
But you know, it wasn't all about her though, bro. Let me kick it to you fellas out there. Know your worth. Know what you worth, dog. Don't let a shawty put you in the friendship zone and you know you husband material. My wife will tell you, she'll comment on this video, dog. I tell her straight up, I am husband material, bro. I spoke it in existence. You know what I'm saying? I knew she was a good girl. And I knew she a great girl, bro. But you gotta realize one thing. Don't let them chase the wrong thing. Make them see why you the right thing.
All right, so look, so say all right, boom. Say all right, because you're going to have some dudes that say that they already did that and it ain't work out the way they wanted to work out.
Maybe it might not have been the right woman for you. Yeah. Maybe your ass close to the woman that's right in front of you. Maybe the woman ass close to the man right in front of her. You know what I'm saying? Again, it all comes back to, you know, your looks. It could be your attitude, your personality. You know, some people don't want to agree that it could have been them. And some people don't want to agree it was the other person. All I'm going to say is when you know it's the right one, is when that person can't walk away and you can't walk away. Y'all mean too much to each other. So you compromise and sacrifice. But then eventually you get on the same terms and realize that y'all want the same dreams, the same goals. Like, in the end, though, I knew that I wanted a good woman. And the one thing about women, bro, you know they don't apologize for nothing. I had the woman in my life now that's my wife come to me and apologize for some things that happened when we was friends. And that's what made me realize I loved her and I wanted to be with her. Because she took the time
gonna make her cry,
to understand what I needed. She took the time to say, I love you, I'm sorry, look, give me a chance. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It ain't like it's been perfect road. But guess what? I'm first year anniversary. We married now for a year. We got a beautiful daughter. And I'm just happy, bruh. Because she made me realize the bad in me. She made me see the things that I couldn't see. But I was always a consistent to her. I never changed. I was always that same person.
And I feel like that's what keep a lady, yo. Your wife, your girl, whatever, consistency. You know what I mean?
Consistency keep a woman. honesty make us stay, and treating them the right way and make it forever. But also the same way for women.
Sir, talk that shit.
It's the same way for women though. You got to be consistent. You gotta treat them right, and you gotta be there. It ain't no man, I'm mad at you, so I'm gonna go in the other room and close the door. We not gonna talk, bruh. That's silly. That's fool's gold.
See, for me, I feel like, how you know you done found a person? On them days you can't stand them, you still stand them. You know what I mean? So like, all right. So just for instance, like, all right, and I know I take it to the Bible, bro, and I know some people might not like it, but this is how I feel. So, okay, in the Bible we talk about you're not supposed to have sex, you're not supposed to live with nobody until you marry, right?
These days they ain't happening, but yeah.
But look though, so all right, if you never lived with a person before, how do you supposed to know if you can stand that person? Because, all right, now granted, getting an apartment, that's like a small step, but just say you want to go straight to the house.
I had a cousin of mine back in the day look at his brother, and he told him the realest thing I've ever heard in my life. He said, if you want to marry a woman, live with her for 3 years, at least 3 years, so y'all both know exactly what you marrying, because you never know
That's what I'm saying.
What a person like until you marry them.
I live with them.
Live with them, I mean, not till you marry them, till you live with them. But I'ma just be honest with you. I didn't get married being a virgin, so I can't tell you how it is to just fall in love with one person and give yourself up. But what I can tell you is the only way you know who's for you is just the energy, bruh. It's just like all these men and women out here, yeah. And there's a woman that may think you fine, but is that woman gonna put up with your flaws? Is she gonna put up with you on your worst days? Is she gonna put up with you when you can't stand yourself? Is she gonna pick you back up? And that's the same thing for a man. Some men and women just can't handle the emotional roller coaster of a relationship, and that's what it is, an emotional roller coaster.
I don't think it's all that though, because look, hear me out. So look, you got some people that they love the person they with, they just, you know what I'm saying, they like to spread their oats a little bit.
Well, then I'ma just be for real with you.
So you don't. Right,
when
look.
you get to the point when you may think about it,
You ain't with the right person.
but the thought about that hurting that person makes you realize that it's not worth it. It's like if you realize that the thought of losing that person breaks your heart, the thought of you doing something to that person breaks your heart, it makes you feel sick to your stomach. It's like, what's the word? Conditional love isn't something you feel, it's just there. It's a feeling that when it's not there, you know it's there. You get what I'm saying? Like when you truly love somebody and somebody truly love you, you don't have to hear it, you don't have to see it.
Exactly.
You just know it.
Like
and
that's like that go back to like your boys, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody grown, you know what I mean? In high school we got all the time in the world to play around, you know what I mean? But now we grown, we gotta handle business. We gotta stand on business, dog. So at the end of the day, you know, my brothers who I consider my brothers, you know what I mean? I don't want to name drop, then I be forgetting people, you know what I'm saying? But you know, like with them, it's all love, bro. We might not speak every day, we might not see each other for 6 months, but at the end of the day, hey, if I reach out or vice versa, it's all love, bro.
Oh
you know
yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
facts on everything.
You ain't gotta talk every day. And when people be talking to me about that, I be like, man, for real, that ain't your friend. Because at the end of the day, hey, that's not the right person for you. Because yo, at the end of the day, we all grown. We got business to stand on, business to handle. You feel me?
But that's where you come with conditional love. The person that may not call you all the time, but there for you. You know what I'm saying? Just a friend.
Facts, hell yeah. And for me, I feel like when you know you found a person is the real, like the time when, like you said, you get like a temptation or whatever, right? But just the thought of upsetting that person, and not only upsetting that person, but losing that person. You
I got
feel me?
a question for you.
What's good? Talk to me.
Why you think people are unloyal?
So for me, I think it can be a gang of things. I'm not gonna lie. I think some people in this world, for one, they just not built to be loyal. You know what I mean? You know, simple as that. You know what I'm saying? That's just who they are. You know what I mean? Gotta accept it. As far as a relationship standpoint,
Do you think fear makes a person being non-loyal?
I'll never say never, you know what I mean? Say it's not.
Commitment issues? Like, do you think somebody past, far as like, not just past relationships, childhoods, friendships, you know, like feeling left out, abandoned, like maybe fear that the person that they with may be the one and they not ready for that. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a lot of times too, when a situation where the person love you, but they just not ready to settle down with one person, but they don't want to lose you, so they break your heart, and they don't be trying to do that. But in the end, they be like, but in the end, they only did what they set out not to do because they didn't know how to tell you, look, I love you, I like you, but I'm just not ready to settle down. Too many people don't have the confidence to do that. They want to hold on to something because it's good, but they're not ready to be with it for life.
And then I think too, so, you know, there's some people out here, man, like I said, they not made to be loyal. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes. You feel me?
I think they're made to be loyal to who they want to be loyal to. It's all about, like I seen, like pretty much, you could be with somebody for 10 years. A woman could be begging you to change, to do this, to do that. Same thing for a woman. But you change for the, but you may not do nothing that woman wants you to do. And you turn around and find the next woman to do everything she wants you to do. So it's not, it's a circumstance of, you just may not want to change for that person. And
all right, but look, so you saying the person, and I agree, but do you think it's the right time? You believe in it not being the right time?
That's why I said, it just, some people just won't accept the fact and tell the person like, look, I love you, but I just don't think it's time for me to settle down right now. I think it's more exploring that you gotta do. That's why I think that it's pivotal for people to spread their oats. But when I say that, it ain't about spreading your legs, and it's not about, you know, always trying to get the woman in bed. It's about getting into their mind. It's about trying to understand where they coming from in the heart. It's trying to see where a person live at in their own space, in their mind and things like that, and getting to know them. All of us so quick to go jump in the bed with somebody all because of the sexual attraction, because somebody look beautiful or they got good wordplay. But that good wordplay will end you right off the same cliff you jumped off.
That's shit. What you just said is what everybody be saying, what the old people be saying, like everything that look like gold ain't gold. You know what I mean?
Mama always told me, bruh, don't dig your hand in the cookie jar just because the cookie's in it.
I'm telling you. That joint, man, it's like, you know, it's just for me, like we was talking about it in here yesterday, and for me, it's like, I just look at it like, man, the generation is getting weak, you know what I mean? Like weaker and weaker, you feel me? And the reason I say I feel like marriage is a thing of the past, because like what you said, there's no loyalty, bro.
Can I be for real with you though?
Yeah.
I think they showing it. I think the world got it to where it's like that. Cause every day I see more and more people getting married, but it's like, again,
but are you
marrying the right person?
That's the
exactly.
thing.
But you go through times where you not happy, but you gotta fight to stay happy. Look at all them people that was. If you could ask anybody who been married 45 or 50 years, I know a man said, and it might have been a video or something I was watching, but he literally was talking about how he was married to the same woman for 50 years, but married to a different woman for 50 years, because we all change throughout life. And sometimes we just can't handle the changes that another person go through, and whereas we going through changes.
All right, so look, you, how long you been married? Let me ask you like that.
A year. I've been with my wife for 6 years. So, and I've known people that been married for 20, 30, 40 years.
So look, what do you expect, like, to be the hardest part of y'all marriage? Cause like I know some people say like the first 3 years, and I know some people say like once you're at that 10-year mark, 5-year mark, right? You know what I'm saying? Cause I personally, I feel like, so like when they say the 1 to 3 year range, I'm like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Cause I feel like it's still kind of like the honeymoon stage, you feel me? Like you still on that, you feel what I'm saying? Like you still on that high, you feel me? So I feel like it varies on the people, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't all about, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you can't
I think
really
the
put no
reason
time
why
on it.
they say the honeymoon, I feel why they say year 1 to 3 is the worst, because again, you just said it, the honeymoon stage. Everybody want to get married. Everybody want the lovers quarrel, all that, like to be like, you know, in love.
Yeah.
But after that first year, 2 years go by, it's no longer, you know, you got a house note. It's no longer the honeymoon and the wedding no more. You got the house notes, you got the babies, you got everything. And most people who don't already got babies that get married, usually in the first 5 years have a child. So if you ain't already got a child and you don't know how hard it is to raise a child, and you done got married and you think it's all supposed to be peaches and cream. Oh, I'm married, raising child be nothing. Yeah, but you still got your ups and downs. You still got the, you know, everything that comes with being a wife and a husband, with raising a child, paying bills. It's like even the richest people in the world have problems with their marriage, and it's because of sacrifice and compromise. It's about seeing what the other person got to do. When it comes to being in a marriage, you're no longer about what I have to do. It's about what we have to do. But again, you still have to take care of yourself, though. See, that's what people don't. That's what people don't realize, and that's where it get hard. Cause people stop taking care of themselves.
Yes, sir.
People stop taking care of themselves and start taking care of the marriage, but don't realize that you stop taking care of yourself inside of the marriage.
Right.
So you gotta realize, even though every day you have to take care of yourself and you gotta take care of your marriage, you know. So, and some people just can't handle the fact that
balancing both, they can't balance it.
They can't balance taking care of them and taking care of the marriage. And inside the marriage too, some people believe that once you married, you know, you still got your own life. But guess what? Don't straggle off the road, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be gold on the side of the road, but that gold might really be fake silver. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Painted. So it's all upon. A lot of marriages fail because you looking out the window on the passenger side instead of driving through the windshield.
Hey,
a lot of marriages fail because you're looking in the rear view.
Hold on though, look. My Uncle Freeman, man, shout out to Unc, man. He always said, like, it's a reason why your windshield is so much bigger than, you know, your glass in the back.
Exactly.
Because he like, and then he said too, like your rear view on mirror, because you meant to see the big picture of what's in front of you. What's behind you, you can't get that back, so why you want to see it, you know what I mean?
As my wife said, trying to go backwards is like putting shit in your butt.
What happened there? Say it again.
Trying to go backwards is like putting doo-doo back in your butt. It just don't work.
Yeah, it don't work.
So it's like, only thing advice I gotta tell people is fight forward. Pass it forward with anything.
Always.
When it's praising God, praise Him forward. When it's giving back to people, giving back to society, pass it forward. When it's giving love, give it forward. The world is missing love, man. It's missing humility. It's missing. It's just missing somebody caring about the next person. Cause too many people think that somebody wants something from them, and generally half the world just need a hug.
Yeah, because man, we gotta spread more positivity and love, like you said. Real talk, though.
How many podcasts, TikTok videos, you see something negative in the world? You know, it's positive. It's positivity out there, you know, but it's a lot harder to find it.
The world will always push the negative. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, we love the negative.
All the positive love start with yourself.
Yes, sir.
You wake up in the morning, look in the mirror and say, today for men, I am a king. For women, I am a queen. And you just tell yourself.
Just say it, but stand on it.
Yeah, feel it in your heart. Know that whatever you got today is for you. And know that God didn't put you on this earth to do nothing. He put everybody on this earth with a gift, with a plan. And all you got to do is search Him and search your heart, and you're going to find it. Me and my mans was in here talking earlier. We was talking about fear and faith. He was like, do you fear? Do fear make you do things?
Let me tell them what I said.
Go ahead, brother.
All right, so look, I feel like as people, we gotta embrace fear. Cause fear, you know, we all got it, you know what I mean? Ain't no secret. Whether we want to admit it or not, you know, we all scared of something. But this is my thing. When you conquer that fear, ain't but one or two things that can happen. Even if it don't go your way, you learn what not to do. You learn something in the midst of being scared. And if it go your way, hey, you know what I mean? Like, you learn not to doubt yourself. Fear, and you accomplish what you wanted to do.
Fear is not doing anything. Faith is to get up and do it, don't know what's happened. That's the difference between fear and faith. Fear will make you sit back and wonder, and faith will push you forward.
So the people that took that risk, you saying they just got the faith in it?
Fear will have me not sit in this chair and do this podcast because I think of what people gonna say after I finish. Faith, knowing that God is gonna elevate me to a new level, is what got me in this chair.
All right, so with that, do you have an idea what the jump going, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what God has for me?
Yeah, for like, since you say you got in the chair.
Nah, but I just walk every day with God in my hand till God show me it, you know, because none of us is not perfect.
Exactly.
We all make our mistakes.
And look.
But we can't teach nobody unless we go through something.
And for real, that's a word, like, I be feeling like don't even need to be considered a word, because I don't think nothing in this world perfect. I don't feel like there's no such thing as perfect.
It's people who think they perfect, but you're not.
Nah, ain't no such, I don't think, name one thing that you can say is perfect.
I'ma laugh on that one.
That's what I'm saying, you feel me? Even if you go to the most beautiful apple tree and you pull an apple, I guarantee you got a speck or something on it.
One of them gonna be riding on the apple tree.
Something gonna have an imperfection. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't consider nothing perfect, yo. I don't think nothing in this world is, is perfect, man. But that's just how I see it, you feel me? Because, like, of course, you want aim to be as perfect or as close as you can to doing something or giving it your all, giving it your best. But at the end of the day, we can't say, oh man, that joint wasn't perfect, and not give yourself some credit or give yourself a round of applause. You know what I mean? Because I think that's another thing. A lot of people, man, we so hard on ourselves. You feel me? We don't give ourselves enough credit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna elaborate on what you just said on being hard on yourself. You know, that's another thing about being positive. Like, today you might have woke up and you was tired, but you was able to, let's say, clean the house up. Yeah. You need to be positive that you was able to get that done. You know what I'm saying? Because tomorrow you're going to wake up and you have another positive moment. Negative days build on negative days. Positive days build on positive days. Even if you can't do what you did yesterday, try to push yourself to do something. You know what I'm saying? And praise yourself for the little things you get done. You know, I've been down that path, man, just not giving myself the glory for making it, you know what I'm saying, through life, bro.
What you mean? Elaborate a little bit.
Just like, you know, you a good man, you do what you gotta do, but in the end of the day, sometimes you beat yourself up because it's like, damn, I didn't do this or I didn't do that. Or, you know, I should have been here, I should have been there. But we as people gotta stop doing that.
At a certain age, you should be at this point.
Yeah, because
I feel like, yo, that's something like that we shouldn't even be on, because everybody on their own path, everybody on their own wave. You feel me?
I think that's where a lot of things come in with the world. People believe because somebody else got it at that age that I'm supposed to know. Right. Because God has a plan for you. You might have had to go through something to teach you something, to teach somebody down the road. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all of us meant to go through it at the same time. Think about this. If we all at 18 got a check for $1 million, where we be at?
Shit, everybody be doing something different, honestly.
Yeah, but how many of us be dead because we blew the money up and then we couldn't handle the fact that it was all gone?
I don't know. I ain't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, think about that aspect, right? If we all had the money to live like we wanted to, how could we ever teach anybody about the bad things we go through?
I still feel like bad things would happen even if we had everything we wanted.
Bad things that happen because we meant to testify and tell somebody else about how to get through it, you know.
So what you mean then? I'm confused then. Like, what you mean?
Look, we all have our own path in life.
Fact.
God give you a choice. But the choice is to take the road to the right, or the choice is always to take the road to the left. We always have a choice in life.
For sure. And like I was talking to my, you remember Mel, don't you?
Yeah.
The young bull. So like, I was talking to him about it, and for me, I was like, I'm the type of person, bro, if I see somebody doing wrong, especially if I care about you, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna say something to you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put you to the side.
Some people cannot handle constructive criticism though, bruh.
But look though, that ain't even what I was gonna say. That's fact though. But for me, cause Mel was like, hey, so you do that and then somebody go out here and do the wrong thing, then how you gonna feel? I'm gonna still feel good because at the end of the day, I tried to help that person. You see what I'm saying? I didn't go out here and see that person doing wrong and I didn't say nothing.
It's like you don't try to be like I told you so.
I'm not gonna do that.
But it's like
you on your own. Everybody on their own path. So you do what you want to do. But as your friend, as your brother, as your family member, whatever, I can't see you doing something wrong and not like you know what I mean.
I'm put to you like this. This is what you call God's guardian angel. He trying to send you on the right path to do the right thing, and pretty much, it's like you may have been stubborn in the time and didn't see it. And then later on go down the road only to realize that I should have listened to that person. How many times have we been there in life? I should have, would have, could have. Exactly.
Every day. Every single day. Every day, literally. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's like, for me, that's just the type of dude I am, yo. You know what I mean? If I see you on the side of the road, whatever, I'm gonna stop to help. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's facts,
you know
though.
what I'm saying? Hey, that's family, but not only that, you know what I'm saying? How I look, you know what I'm saying? You coming in this joint, and then I sit here and, cut your hair, we chop it up, but I sit there and left you on the side of the road. You know what I mean? Or you moving funny, and I say, hey, bro, like, you know what I mean? Just chill out, slow down.
And it's crazy though, bro, but there is people who do that to each other, like chop it up and be like, oh man, I seen cuz sitting on the side of the road, but didn't even attempt to be like, let me see what's good with him, So I mean, it's each his own, bro. We all ain't made the same, we want peace, and we want to be,
And that's why for me, like, it wouldn't bother me if somebody went out here and did wrong. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, hey, I tried to, help you. You know what I mean? I tried to, like, yo, chill out. But you're going to do what you want to do at the end of the day. I already know that. That's how that's how I see it. How you look at it? So you see your first cousin or whatever. You see he moving a little too loud or too funny or whatever. What you gonna do? You gonna say something?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna say something to him, but again, like you said, it's just each his own, bro.
Fact.
Everybody gonna do exactly what they wanna do, and then in the end, you just gotta, and then it's like sometimes you be like, well, why did you ask me for my advice?
Yeah, fact. Hey, now that get on my nerves. It
gotta make you kind of bad, because you're like, bro, why you asking for my advice? But it's like in the same sense though, we all gotta understand that God gotta take us all down our own path, and that's what it's all about. We manifesting our own destiny. No matter how we get there, you gonna end up at the point God needed you to end up in anyway.
You think so?
Okay.
I'm not, nah, for real. You think so?
The Bible says every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess that I am Lord. I seen a man.
Nah, I'm saying this though. You said everybody gonna kind of find their purpose or whatever.
You do wrong to people and God will make sure you get it back. I promise.
Are you saying like karma and stuff? Okay.
Not even just karma, like in life, you gonna end up, we all got multiple destinies. This is what people don't realize. They be like, well, why would God want me to end up like this? Because you didn't listen to God. You didn't listen to God. You didn't listen. God told you to make a right and you did a left with a U-turn. Huh? God said I told you to go right.
That go back to Adam and Eve. That
And
would be
they
the argument.
and that's the argument though. Destiny was with God. Adam and Eve, you live in the garden for life. The only thing I tell you not to do is don't test the forbidden fruit.
Man, if I see Adam and Eve, I already.
And think about that. Just think about that though, bruh. God gave them the choice, and what they do, they ate off of the forbidden tree. That's just like your destiny in your life. If God tell you don't do something and you do the opposite, why you think your path not gonna go sideways? Why you think you're not gonna get into a rut? Why you think you're not gonna go through something? Your parent tell you don't go in the refrigerator after 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? And you sneak it in the refrigerator, and then you wondering why you done gained 15 pounds. The consequences your parents told you don't go in that refrigerator. Same what they said, don't take the car out tonight, and you get hard-headed and sneak out and you wreck the car. I mean, whose fault was it? Your parents told you not to do it. Or your parents said when you come home, don't take Bauer, take Franklin. And you take Bauer and you end up stuck in traffic. Huh?
So you calling out the road name.
Yeah, you know, it's fake road names, but you know what I'm saying? Like, just for example though, and then people wonder why, same thing with God. You wonder why you wonder why you end up where you at, because God done told you, bro, listen, and you just don't see the signs. Unfortunately, yo, we all can't see the signs, but the only way you gonna see it is you gotta sit there and listen.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that's the problem we have as, you know what I'm saying, as people, yeah, like
we don't listen.
That's how you know it's fake. You said everything at the same time, I'm telling you.
We don't.
That's how you know it's
people,
fake.
we don't listen, bro. Like, I put it to you like this. You could post a post on Facebook right now, cuz, and say, yo, free cuts on Sunday.
Oh, no, they gonna shit.
No, listen to me. Free cuts on Sunday if you donate $5.
Oh, they gonna
you know
pull up
how
for the
many
cut.
people gonna pull up and be like, cuz, let me get a cut, yo. Where the donation at? You like, huh? What you mean? I thought you said free cuts. With a $5 donation. Yeah. People don't read. They don't listen. They want to see and hear what they want. Exactly. They stopped at free.
Yep.
They stopped at free. I'm telling you, dog. They stopped at free.
Every single time, yo.
But nah, manifest your dreams, people. Fight for what you want.
Manifestation real, yo.
Yeah. When people say speak into existence, speak it, man. Don't be afraid to speak it. You know what I'm saying? A year ago, probably a little more than a year ago now, I walked into Cuz shop, and you know, man, Cuz just chopped it up, and I said, look, man, we both was on the same gif. Manifest your dreams, man. We a year later, Cuz got his own shop, chopping it up, and you know, me and my wife got our own little business. It's not the end.
Link to everything will be in the description.
Yeah, it ain't the end, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just a manifestation of what we said 5 years ago, what we wanted to be now. You know what I'm saying? Manifest your dreams, yo. You talk about it, be about it, manifest your dreams.
All right, look, let's switch it to the entrepreneur side. You and your wife, shout out Cuz. Y'all entrepreneurs, you know what I'm saying? Black entrepreneurs, you know what I mean? How it's treating you?
I mean, you know, anything with the business, it comes with its ups and downs. Everything coming good, you know. You just gotta, when it comes to handling your business though, as it's called, your business, you know, you gotta make sure you put your foot down and make sure you come out with what you want for your business. Like, be exact, like, you know, and don't be scared to tell somebody this is what you want for your time, yo. When you doing your business,
your price.
Yeah, your price. Your time is your money is your time. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, don't diminish your skill or your gift, because it all comes back to what we were born with. You know what I'm saying? Some of us have to work a little harder to make our gift, you know, perfected. But in the same sense,
I thought how you gonna use it?
You put your time, but come on, cuz you know, nothing ain't perfect. We know nothing ain't perfect, cuz. But come on, man, you know what I mean though. Like, man, we know NFL, NBA greats. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood hair cutters. You know what I'm saying? My man's here in the shop, fresh with the cuts. Maine Cut Studio, y'all know. Like, you know, you had to put in a little bit of time to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of time.
Yeah, and exactly. So it's
lot.
like, why
Yeah,
shouldn't
lose
somebody
sleep
have
over that.
to, you know what I'm saying? Why shouldn't somebody have to pay you for your time, dog? This is like if you go work for Wells Fargo, they pay you for your training. Why can't I get paid for my training right now? Think about it. I may not
Oh, it
be
is training for sure.
exactly. So it's like in the end of the day, your prices when you run your business, bro.
So look, let me ask you that. That's something you feel like y'all had a problem with, like in the beginning, I was still going through it, people not respecting y'all prices?
I think everybody in this business gonna go through it because don't nobody people just sometimes don't agree with you, especially when they can get the service for a lot cheaper. But realize one thing: you paying for what you get. You get for what you pay for. Remember that. Somebody charge you $25 for a cheesecake, and it ain't no thicker than a piece of paper, then you be mad. I'ma just be for real with you. You want a 10-inch cheesecake and it look good, tastes good, call HandsFromGrandmaLLC. If you want a thin paper cheesecake, go to Walmart and buy that $9 cheesecake about that thick. Ain't nothing on there.
So what would you say the hardest part? Would that be the hardest part? Or the business side? I know you said that's something that y'all done definitely like.
I mean, we all know as business owners, we all deal with that. That's just an everyday life. I think the hardest part about the business is just when you don't be about your business. I'ma just be honest with you.
So
when you handle your business and do what you supposed to do, everything gonna fall in line. You know what I'm saying? If you promoting your business like you supposed to, if you know what I'm saying, putting your all in your customers' orders and promoting your orders as you making them, your hair, like with your haircuts, you promoting them after you cut them, stuff like that. Promotion is probably the biggest key to your business, and just staying consistent. Consistency, I would say, is probably the most hardest thing with a business. Because you
doing so much.
Yeah, and then you gotta realize too, there's always somebody else vying for your time, dog. Even if it's not somebody for your business, it may be somebody in a family that needs you to do something. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about
They don't know you don't do it.
No, what I'm saying is just like not even just like life. What I'm saying is incorporate life with the business.
Yeah.
You think about it like things might happen where somebody might say, "Yo, man, I need you to come do this." And you gotta drop everything and cancel appointments to go do it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And vice versa. So it's like the hardest part about it is just consistency. And not trying to be mean with people, but you gotta push them to the side to do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And that's sometimes it's hard, you know, because we good-hearted people.
Yeah, fact. And that's fact. But shit, tell the people how the journey done been. You know what I'm saying? How long y'all done been in business?
We've been in business, this going on the second year, third year, something like that. Pretty much, we started with just my wife having ideas, and I was working at Walmart, and pretty much I was like, look, babe, you got the hands of God, and I'm like, I'm just trying to be here to help you do what we gotta do to, you know, push and pursue. And pretty much it's been going good. I mean, like I said, you have all your bumps in the roads, but as long as you put God first and make the right decisions, it's a great thing.
So, alright, all the bumps in the road, because I know a lot of people ask me this, but I want to see if, you know what I mean, another business owner, entrepreneur, you know, feel the same way. So a lot of people always ask me, would I prefer or would I ever go back to a 9-to-5? Would you ever go back to a 9-to-5? And me personally, so I feel like this. If you about your business and you brand it the right way,
you'll never have to go back.
But nah, not even that, because we get focused on making the money from the business, when in reality, we need to be focused on passive income, because that's what keeps you rich. Because at the end of the day, I know as long as I can do an all even cut with a pretty decent shape, it ain't got to be sharp or nothing like that, I know somebody gonna come through the door. It might not be what I want, but somebody out here gonna get it all even with a shaper. You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be for real with you. I looked at it, I've said, you know, thought to yourself like that. But after you become your own business owner, you know, it's like you control your own time. It's like once you get a 9 to 5, bro, you own somebody else's time. And life is all about manifesting your time. You know, like I said, running a business ain't for everybody. I'm gonna just put it out there to you. Because it's not easy.
Everybody say they want to be a business owner until it's time to really be one.
It's not easy, bro. It's not easy at all. You gotta, like I said, promote. You gotta make, you know what I'm saying? If you can't get clientele, you gotta go out there and get it. You gotta be motivated to make new product or anything.
Let me ask you this then. So somebody's ready to start a catering business, a dessert business, whatever. You see what I'm saying? What advice you can give them to getting customers? Cause like people DM me 24/7, bro, behind how to build a clientele, and it's like I tell them, I can tell you what I did, and it worked for me, but it didn't work. You know, it might not work for you. But
everything don't work for everybody.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be for real with you.
What would you, if somebody say, Lemans, give me 3 key things to do to succeed or to get where you at?
Presentation is the first key. You gotta make sure your product is presentable so that somebody see it and want to buy it.
Yeah.
No matter what product you selling, if you selling a haircut, a car wash, a cookie, a cake.
Hey, check my IG here. Look at the eye change. You know what I mean?
You got to, like, I promise you, I can show you pictures of when we first started, dog.
Bro, what? Yo,
and you look at it and be like, did we make this?
But look, this is the crazy thing. So you know, I always say, with my cuts, I rather quality over quantity, right? All right. So I'm giving out dope cuts, quality cuts.
Yeah.
But my pictures, the quality is, you know what I mean? Like, so don't even do the cut the justice. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had to revamp. Like, damn, I'm getting on IG. You know what I mean? Look at the presentation. You know what I mean?
Like, 2, don't be afraid to do your research, bro. Research. Put all before you put your eggs in your basket, research. Know what you gotta spend to start your business. Know what you gotta spend. Know what you gotta, not know, but just have a plan in place. Have an idea. Like, you never know what kind of surprise expenses you gotta come out with. You know, so just have a plan in place.
Yeah.
And first off, like I said, have a plan in place. Second off, presentation is key. And third of all, don't be afraid to promote. No matter how ugly your product look, practice on it, promote. Because I'm going to tell you, you're going to see the difference in 365 in the pictures. You're going to see the difference in 30 days in the pictures. You're going to see the difference. And all you got to do is keep motivated. Keep motivation. No matter in the darkest times, be motivated. Push yourself. Like, don't let nothing stand in your way of your dream, cause it's gonna be things that's gonna be in your way. No matter if you having a perfect life, the moment you get your LLC, life change. You upgraded now.
So, all right, what do you feel like the necessary steps of starting a business? Of course, like you said, you gotta have a plan. But what would you recommend, like, people have their main concern on? Like you said, LLC. EIN.
Yeah, know what kind of business you want to run. Far as, like you said, LLC. Make sure you prepared for bumps in the road. Don't never doubt yourself. Be prepared for bumps in the road. Always prepare and anticipate for anything. The worst, the best, all of it, cause it is emotion. A lot of it's an emotional roller coaster too, though, that people may not see behind it, but trying to give you a good take on that. Just I'll tell you like this.
Tell the people, like,
get a plan and stick to your plan. Trust the process.
For sure.
Straight up, trust the process. I'm gonna be for real with you, cause none of us have gotten to a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 20 years into their business without that.
I feel like, all right, personally, bro, I feel like I'm gonna say the first probably like 5 years of being a business owner, I feel like it's the hardest.
It is. They said most companies in the first 5 years end up in the black. So if you could literally somehow, like, everybody don't got the same approach. Some people think that it's, You should run out there and get loans, and as long as you got a plan, it's gonna work. But some of us feel like slow rolling it, building your business, you're building your brand from the inside out, and not letting nobody push you off your path. You know what I'm saying? Push you out your lane. Don't let nobody make you move faster than what you ready to move. Because as long as the money coming in, as long as you promoting your business and you building your brand, you can't never fail, bro.
All right,
You just
so
gotta
look.
keep pushing.
All right, let me ask you this. Then. You say you can't never fail, right? So say a person start a business and they not seeing the return ratio, or they just not seeing, you know what I'm saying, the business growing. You tell them to keep going, and they say they've been in business for 5 years. Would you tell them to keep going, or would you tell them, all right, man, like it's all, you know what I mean, think of something else?
I'm a big believer in God, bro. So it's like, I'ma just be for real with you. You just perseverance and prayer, bro. And it may not be what you're supposed to be doing. Just like somebody might be getting up going to a 9 to 5 every day, and it's not what they're supposed to be doing. So,
but look, and then another thing that get on my nerves, man, we gotta get out of that stereotype that you can't run it up with a 9 to 5. Cause you can run
it's plenty of people out there running up with that 9 to 5.
It's easier.
It's all about it's all about your money management, bro. For real, it all bounce back to your management with your money, even if it's the business side of it, if it's a 9 to 5 side of it. It's all about your perseverance, your person, who you are. I recommend that if you want to run your own business, to make sure you get it the right way. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Because there's benefits to having your own business. You just
a lot of benefits, but there's a lot of cons, and that's what. Because people always tell me, like, yo, you got it made, you create your own schedule. Boom. I'm like, bro, you don't see
you
what
only look at this. See, that's the funny thing, though. It's like, I'm glad you said that, though. People say you make your own schedule, but you really not seeing the behind the scenes, dog, of, like, we may be on my own schedule, but, like, for us, we got to order, we got to go to Food Line, we got to go to Walmart. Food Line ain't got to go to Walmart. Walmart ain't got to go to BJ's. BJ's ain't got a Sam's Club. You know, so it's more to just, well, you on your own time, but people don't understand that sometimes you 3 hours in a grocery store shopping for somebody to order, you know what I'm saying, and that also comes back to your time.
All right, look.
Because as a business owner, it ain't like, say like you call Cousin Patty, let me get a pound cake. Cousin Patty make you a pound cake. As long as that pound cake get on the plate, it don't fall, it tastes good, you ain't mad. You come to Hands from Grandma or any other business, catering, you know, you are all about you not only just about your taste, you about your presentation. Is it cooked all the way good, all the way through? Is it made right? You know, it's more to when you run a business than just, I made a cake and it tastes good. Just like with Maine, with Cuz back here. I cut his hair, he got it knocked off. You know, no, he takes his time. He make your haircut look good. You know, I see it in the podcast. Cuz is taking his time on his haircut. Because he all about that presentation. Y'all can follow my Facebook, dog, and follow every picture I got up there of me. I promise you, I come out the shop looking flossy. Don't matter if we talking or not. And it just, that's what it's about, though. It's a presentation with your, when it comes to your business, bruh, literally the word business is really what the definition about. You Google the word definition of business, you know what I'm saying? And that's what you need to be about. Your own. Be about your business. Be about your time. Be about your efforts. Be about the heart you put into your business. Be about it all, bruh. That's what it means to be about the business.
All right, so look, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of playing around with the cut, cause I know you know what I mean, you still ready to talk. But look, this was before I give you the mirror, man, y'all, you know what I'm saying, watch how Cuz change, man. Watch that whole person. He been seeing in the camera the whole time. But look, tell the people why they should shop with you and your wife instead of other people. And don't be afraid to talk your ish.
I'm gonna be for real with you, cause the food, not only cause the food.
Look the people in straight in the eyes, dog.
I'm gonna just be for real with you. Y'all need to shop with us, cause we gonna show you love. The food gonna taste like love. We gonna respect you with love. We gonna treat everybody order just like we did if you was family or not. We are family oriented business. We love God first and we love people, and we gonna make sure that you eat right. Promise you.
That's it?
That's it, cuz.
So look, say somebody say, all right, well, I like the presentation, I like the game. He sold to me with the jump. What's y'all go-to dish? What would you recommend? Y'all best dish. You gotta tell the people like, hey.
So our favorite, I'm gonna tell you like this. Everybody's favorite is that strawberry crunch cake. I don't know what it is about that jank, but that's what everybody popping off in the orders. But y'all love chocolate chip cookies. Y'all better not pass on them janks, bro. I promise you, missing out on the best chocolate chip cookies in your life. Fries in the kitchen, you know, chef do everything. But y'all know y'all love them chillin' and them pig feet. Don't act like y'all don't. Call Hands From Grandma for that jank.
So that was you recommending?
Yeah.
Okay,
hey, you know we Southern, baby. You know we love them feet, cuz. You know we love them feet, cuz.
Hey, look. Before we get out this jump, you got something, you know what I'm saying, you want to tell to the people?
Yeah, y'all better come to the main studio. Cause I'm telling you, look at that cut. Look at that cut, bro.
I'm gonna give you the reaction, man. I'm gonna give you the reaction.
You get a reaction.
Get them live, man. They spin them around. Spin them around, man.
Another more than satisfied haircut. Seriously though, y'all should look at some pictures before I started getting cut here. Y'all be like, man. Y'all good, cuz.
Are you good? You got anything you want to tell them before we get up out
Hey,
of
man. Choose God first.
That's it?
That's it.
We out?
We out.
Yes, sir.